Hey y'all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am so excited to do this. I am going to be going over some new items from the Colourpop and Barbie collection. So I didn't buy the whole collection, I just bought 3 items. I got the palette, the highlighter, and one of the lip kits, and I wanted to test them out today. I haven't even swatched them, I haven't touched them, I haven't done anything with these, okay? Nothing. And what's so funny is that this doesn't normally look like a palette I would gravitate to, but the more I kept staring at it, the more I just freaking needed it. I think a lot of the reason for it is definitely because of the marketing, the packaging, the theming, because as a kid, when I tell you I was obsessed with Barbie, I mean I was obsessed with Barbies, okay? And probably to a much later age than you should be obsessed with Barbie. I even have photographic evidence. Exhibit A, me, Hanukkah, 1986, and I have just received a Barbie and the Rockers doll. Look at the pure jubilation on my face. Have you ever seen a happier 6-year-old in your life? I think not. So I've already gone ahead and done my face makeup. I've primed my eyes. I did not set them because I usually do not set it with powder. And we are going to be trying the eyeshadow palette, the Super Shock highlighter, and the lip kit. But first, let me start by showing you this palette. This palette has 15 shades and retails for $25. You get 7 metallic shades and 8 matte shades. And what's amazing about this palette? There are no pressed glitters. And you know what? I love glitter. I am a glitter fanatic, but at the same time, Colourpop's pressed glitters aren't exactly always the best formula. So I am really excited about this. Also, please tell me I'm not the only one that when they hear the name of this palette, which is the Malibu Barbie palette, all they can think of is Addams Family Values.
Malibu Barbie.
I know I'm not the only one. But like I said, this is not normally a color story that would appeal to me, right? There's a whole lot of pinks and things like that. But it's so beautiful. This is so tropical looking. And honestly, if I were to create a Barbie palette, I would probably create this palette. Also, there's a nice big mirror. I just really like this in general. The packaging is really fantastic. This is not a sticker on the front. This is printed onto the packaging. And I just love how they used kind of the 80s Barbie feel to this. It's speaking to my very soul. I am really excited to try this out. First thing I want to do are some swatches. So I'm going to swatch these on my arm. I'm not going to do it live. I'm just going to show you a picture of it here so you can see what I think. Okay, so I've only just swatched these, and I will admit that for these swatches, I did dip into each pan twice, no more than twice, and rubbed it back and forth. I am shook at the quality. These are so incredibly vibrant, especially the mattes. I am so impressed with these mattes. I feel like sometimes Colourpop's mattes can be hit or miss. These all went on beautifully pigmented, beautifully opaque. I'm just so impressed. And the metallics, I really enjoy these. There was only one in Follow the Sun, which is right in the middle here, that definitely was a little bit harder to get on. It was more sparkle than pigment, but I feel like that would make a great shadow topper. It's not a pressed glitter, don't worry, but it would make a great shadow topper. Also, I just want to show that swatch clip one more time, but this time with the sound that was actually outside, because look, if you're not on the East Coast, you probably don't know that much about the cicadas. Cicadas are a bug that hibernate for 17 years underground, and then they come out, they mate, and they die. Right now, we are overrun with them. Listen to the sound they make. Tell me that doesn't sound like an alien spaceship that's about to come for your children. Now, I do want to say that this is marketed not as an eyeshadow palette, but as a pressed powder palette. And I do believe that some of these shades, especially Best Coast and Malibu Memories, I really do think that they will stain. So just be aware of that, but I need to put this on my eyeballs like right now. I want to start with SoCal, which is a bright matte orange. Just be aware, it is very dusty, and I want to put that into my crease. So I know I already said this, but I really am impressed with these mattes so far. These are going on so seamlessly and just blending out really easily, but look how pigmented that is for Colourpop. For Colourpop. Do you guys see how bright this is? Do you look at it? I am super impressed already. Okay, Okay, now I'm going into West Coast again on a fluffy brush, and again these mattes are a little bit dusty, and I'm just going to put that right on the outer edges of that crease to make a nice little gradient. Guys, I feel like yellow is a really hard color to pull off, especially like a matte yellow. This is beautiful. Wow. All right, cool, rad. So I just talked about this shade, but I really want to try Follow the Sun because it really looks beautiful. But I'm gonna try first laying down some of my NYX Glitter Primer and seeing if that will maybe help it to grab a bit more. Oh, all right. All right, so I'm not sure how much this is showing up on camera. This is positively neon. It is so incredibly metallic, like ridiculously so. Okay, okay. Now I want to take Boardwalk and put that on the outer corner. This is sort of just a dusty pinkish orange color, and I feel like I should use the hot pink. Maybe I will use a little bit of it, but I just don't want it to stain. I'll be honest, I really am turned off when colors stain my skin, and I know that just means that they're loaded with pigment, but I don't like it. Also, not gonna lie, my eye is burning a little bit, and I think that's because I got some glitter primer in it. So what's interesting is I decided to read the back of the palette because there are certain ones that are not intended for use in the immediate eye area, and the only ones that are not intended are Let's Go Party, Best Coast, and SoCal. So it says the metallics should be fine, but damn if this doesn't burn. Okay, I do not like that color on the outer edge. I feel like there's not enough of a pop, so I'm gonna go into Best Coast, which is the neon pink, and add that on top. To deepen up the crease a little bit, I'm going in with Zuma Beach, which is a very warm, kind of darker brown, and I just wanna define that a bit more and pray that I don't just make this a big muddy mess. All right, so while that isn't muddy, it's not exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going back in with SoCal, and I'm just gonna use that directly on top of that to make that a bit more orange. All right, now I know I've talked about how much I don't love an inner corner highlight on me, but this shade Cali Girl is begging to be an inner corner highlight. So I wet my brush, and I just wanna pop that. Oh my God. Wow, whoa, a little bit goes a long way. You know, just something subtle. All right, before I do under my eyes, I wanna hop off camera real quick, and I want to do my eyeliner, my mascara, anything like that, and I'll be right back. All right, maybe I should have done lashes, but if you've been to my channel before, you know that I don't enjoy lashes, so I just did 84 layers of mascara instead. So for the lower lash line, I want to do some blue. So I'm gonna start with Malibu Memories and then go over top of that with Surf's Up to give it that sparkle. That is super cute. Okay, let me finish this off by doing some lower lash mascara. And the eye look is complete. This is so like something I would have done in like 2003. I was so big about a like brightly colored lid, but then blue on the lash line underneath. This is very early 20s Linda. Whew. All right, I want to test this Super Shock highlighter, and this is such cool packaging. So you've got this massive compact. My only gripe is that I feel like it is quite difficult to open. You know, you have to like really kind of tug at it, but when you open it up, you get this massive highlighter. Seriously though, look how big this thing is. Even if this is the most shallow pan in the world, which it probably is, how are you going to use this up? But I want to do kind of a swatch of this so I can see how much color this has before I put on blush. I'm using the same brush I always use for highlighter. This is the BMX 265 Glow Brush from Moda. And I'm just going to go right in the middle here just to see. Hello, is anything there? All right, let's try my finger. Okay, you can kind of see it. I don't know. It is much more faint than I thought it would be, but I think it'll look pretty on the skin. But As hard as this is to see, this is definitely a bronzy kind of golden feel. So I'm gonna put on some bronzy golden blush first. I still can't get enough of it. This is the Nyx Cream Blush Light from Melt. This is definitely my favorite color out of the entire thing. Look at the glow, the bronze glow it immediately gives you. Oh crap, maybe I shouldn't have chosen something so glowy so we can see the glow of the highlighter, but whatever, it's too late now and we are gonna be a glowing Barbie freaking goddess. All right, so let's go in with this highlighter. I'm serious, why am I having such trouble with this packaging? Okay, all right, so you can see definitely a little bit of highlight there from my blush. Let's see what we get from this highlighter. Nice. Oh my God, that goes so well with this blush. So well. Wow. This is shockingly natural looking. This looks genuinely like your skin is just kind of glowing with a bronze glow. Wow. Holy crap. I thought this was gonna look super wow. It doesn't. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Blend that out a little bit right here. Ooh, wow. Whoa, okay, all right, so I'm very surprised. I'm very surprised because I have to admit, when I opened this, I was like, that just looks like kind of brown and I'm not into it. I love this. I love, oh, wow, yes, okay. Okay, last thing is the Barbie lip kit. This is in Golden Beach, and what's really cool, they come with a pencil and a lipstick. The lipstick packaging is pretty cool. So it does have a clear component to it, and it does have that Barbie imprint on the side. What's kind of strange is, you know how usually when you roll a lipstick up, you go, and it's up? This, like, you have to like keep turning it, but the color looks so beautiful. I cannot wait to try this. So I'm going to start with the lip liner in Golden Beach. So it may not look it on screen, but I'm surprised. This is a lot more pink than I was expecting. I thought this was a straight up brown, but then we are going to top it with the lipstick. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this color on me. I feel like this is very reminiscent of the concealer lips look. This is a little too light for me, I think. I'm going to apply a kind of little bit of a deeper gloss over top of this, like a brown type gloss. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Can't tell if that helped or made it worse. Okay, I'm gonna stop messing with it. Let's go over my first thoughts for this collection. So I did not buy every piece in the collection. There are 2 more lip kits. There are other things, but for the things that I bought, I am kind of shook by this. Okay, I was expecting Colourpop quality. That isn't to say Colourpop is bad quality at all. I really enjoy their quality, but if I'm comparing them to Natasha Denona or something like that, you know, they fall a little bit on the wayside. This palette is probably the best quality shadows from them I have ever personally tried, ever. Every single shade was pigmented, went on beautifully, and you might have to figure out how each shade works. Like, for example, I told you when I swatched that middle shade, it kind of looked like crap, but as soon as I used a little bit of that glitter glue, it popped. It is so metallic, so shimmery. It is gorgeous, and just all of them. The mattes are unbelievable in here. They are so incredibly pigmented. I'm really impressed by this. Super impressed. I definitely think it's worth the money. As for the highlighter, I'm kind of shook by it because again, I was expecting something nice, but Colourpop highlighters, especially the Super Shock formula, they have a tendency to sit on my skin a little bit, and I usually have to take a sponge and kind of pounce it in. I didn't have to do that at all with this. I feel like it gave the skin a beautiful, kind of natural, summery, bronzy glow. I do not know how this would look on a deeper skin tone. On me, it definitely is a bronze golden look. So I really think this would be beautiful on a deeper skin tone. Actually, on a lighter or very pale skin tone, this might be too deep. So try it out, but like I'm kind of loving it. Again, I'm really surprised. I really enjoy this. The lipstick and lip liner. Okay, they feel great. They feel beautiful. This is a cream formula, which I prefer now over a matte formula, especially in a nude lip. I think that it's a little too light for my skin tone, but I will absolutely continue using these because this is the kind of color where I would like to pop it just on the center of the lip and have darker on the outer edges and make your lips look a little pouty, a little Angelina Jolie-y, but it's cute. Not my favorite color on myself personally, but it's cute and it feels beautiful. All right, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you picked up anything from this collection, or especially if you picked up stuff that I didn't grab. Let me know in the comments down below what you are thinking. I'm really, really happy I got this stuff. I have to admit, this was very much an impulse buy. And when I first bought it, I kind of kicked myself a little bit like, oh, am I really gonna use that stuff? Yes, I am. So thank you so much for watching. You all can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Those are all GlitterFallout. And as always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. And I love you so much with my whole heart. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Also, real quick, I do have to say that I'm sorry, but Malibu Barbie was not my favorite Barbie. My favorite Barbie was totally Hair Barbie.
Comb it out, add some depth, gel it, squench it, now you set